Hey guys, this is EAS Guy back at it again with another EAS scenario. This is a work of fiction. Any relation to real-life events is purely coincidental. This presentation contains loud sounds that may be disturbing. This presentation also contains valid emergency alert system tones. Misuse of emergency alert system tones is a felony and can put the offender in really bad legal trouble. The content creator will not be held responsible for anyone's misuse of valid emergency alert system tones. Viewer discretion is advised.
The following message is being transmitted at the request of the San Francisco Police Department. Residents of San Francisco, lock all your doors and windows immediately. At 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, a dangerous individual was seen roaming and attacking citizens of San Francisco. This individual is believed to be Alex Jefferson. He is a white male, 6.5 feet tall, brown eyes, and brown hair. He was last seen wearing a gray hoodie and blue jeans. He uses a knife to kill his victims. If you see Jefferson, call 911 immediately. Stay tuned to local news outlets for more information on this dangerous situation. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the California State Police. At 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Alex Jefferson was spotted leaving the Los Angeles International Airport with blood covering his hoodie. When police entered the building, everyone was brutally murdered with their heads decapitated and split in two. Jefferson is currently planting bombs on buildings and vehicles. Do not approach Jefferson. He is very armed and dangerous, and doing so will put your life at risk. If you see Jefferson, hide and call 911. Jefferson is believed to be heading to Tucson, Arizona. Residents of Tucson are advised to remain vigilant at this time. All attempts at assassinating Jefferson have failed. Stay tuned to local news outlets for more information and updates as it becomes available. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Arizona State Police. At 11:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Alex Jefferson was spotted causing chaos in Tucson, Arizona. This was the same person who killed 756 people and injured over 2,000 in Los Angeles. He is now carrying a giant sledgehammer and a 12-gauge shotgun. Police are having a hard time killing Jefferson. Casualties are in the hundreds already. If you see Jefferson, run away as fast as you can and call 911. Jefferson is planting bombs on cars and buildings. Do not approach Jefferson. Doing so will put your life at risk. All attempts of assassination have failed. There is a report that Jefferson has access to a nuclear bomb, but this cannot be confirmed at this time. Stay tuned to local news outlets for more information on this dangerous situation. This is an emergency action notification requested by the White House. All EAS participants will follow activation procedures in the EAS Operating Handbook for a national-level emergency. The President of the White House, or one of his representatives, will shortly deliver a message over the emergency alert system. Please stand by, please stand by, please stand by. This is a national emergency. Important instructions will follow. This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. Please do not turn off your radio or television as this pertains to an ongoing national crisis. A nuclear strike on Tucson, Arizona is imminent. At 11:40 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Alex Jefferson was confirmed to have a nuclear bomb and is going to detonate it if his demands are not met. At this time, all residents in and 50 miles away from Tucson, Arizona are advised to enter a fallout shelter. If no such shelter is available, go to an interior room with as little doors and windows as possible. Fallout is a byproduct of nuclear attacks. Prolonged exposure to fallout will result in certain death. It only takes a minute after impact for fallout to spread. Bring 2 weeks of food, water, medical supplies, and a battery-powered or hand-cranked radio for your stay in the shelter. If you are 5 minutes away from the safe zone, a voluntary evacuation order is in place. Alex Jefferson's location is unknown. If you see Jefferson, call 911 immediately. President Donald Trump will speak on all news stations shortly. Do not use the telephone. The telephone line should be kept open for emergency use.
Ladies and gentlemen, a message from the President.
My fellow Americans, today might be the worst day in U.S. history. As you know, a serial killer known as Alex Jefferson has gone rampage all over the Southwest and is now threatening to detonate a nuclear bomb in Tucson, Arizona. I urge all residents in Tucson and surrounding areas to find a fallout shelter immediately. The city of Tucson will be rebuilt to its former glory and more. Even though Jefferson is proving to be a major threat, we will come back, as one nation under God, and defeat him once and for all. Thank you, and try to have a good day.
That was a message from the President. We now return to the emergency alert system.
Please stay tuned to local news outlets for more information on this dangerous situation. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the United States government. All clear. I repeat, all clear. The fallout from the nuclear bomb in Tucson 2 weeks ago has cleared. It is now safe to leave your shelter. Alex Jefferson was confirmed to be killed in the explosion. Your government thanks you for your cooperation during this emergency. Normal programming may now resume.
Good evening, Kansas City. This is your very own KCTV 5 News. I'm Stephen Smith and we have just gotten breaking news. A serial killer who is rumored to be the brother of Alex Jefferson is killing people in Kansas City. The suspect's name is Michael Jefferson. He is a white male, 6'3". He has brown hair, brown eyes, and he is bald. He is believed to be wearing a white t-shirt with blue jeans. He uses a AK-47 and a meat cleaver to kill his victims. Guys, do not approach him or try to stop him. You will probably be killed. I'm actually gonna ask for all non-essential staff members on set to make sure the building is safe. Hold on, we're going to be getting an emergency alert. Please stay tuned, guys.
The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Kansas City Police Department. Residents of Kansas City, lock all your doors and windows immediately. A dangerous individual is roaming the city of Kansas City. This individual is Michael Jefferson. He is a white male, 6'3", bald, and has brown eyes. He uses an AK-47 and a meat cleaver to kill his victims. He is the brother of Alex Jefferson, who detonated the nuke in Tucson 2 weeks ago. Do not approach Michael Jefferson. He is very armed and dangerous. Please stay tuned to local news outlets for more information on this dangerous situation.
Are we back on the air? Okay, good. Guys, this is no joke. This could be an Alex Jefferson scenario for Kansas City. Normal programming has been suspended. Kansas City is under a voluntary evacuation order. What the hell? He's right outside the building. Oh shit, he planted a bomb. Guys, get out.
The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Kansas City Police Department. At 7:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time, Michael Jefferson has been causing major destruction in Kansas City. He was seen leaving the Cosentino supermarket in Kansas City almost completely covered in blood. When police entered the scene, everyone inside was brutally murdered and many had most of their blood drained from their bodies. Residents are advised to lock all their doors and windows. If you see Michael Jefferson, run away and call 911. He has caused over 5,000 deaths and 10,000 injuries. Please stay tuned to local news outlets for more information on this dangerous situation. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcasts will transmit this emergency action notification. This broadcast has interrupted regular programming at the request of the White House to transmit this emergency action notification. Do not use the telephone. The telephone line should be kept open for emergency use. You should now tune to news stations for your local area. This is KMBC. We will now broadcast information for the Kansas City area. If this is not your local area, please tune to news stations for your local area. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcasts will transmit this emergency action notification. This broadcast has interrupted regular programming at the request of the White House to transmit this emergency action notification. Do not use the telephone. The telephone line should be kept open for emergency use. You should now tune to news stations for your local area. This is KMBC. We will now broadcast information for the Kansas City area. If this is not your local area, please tune to news stations for your local area. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the United States government. At 7:35 p.m. Central Daylight Time, Michael Jefferson has launched 10 nuclear missiles to unknown targets. All residents of the United States are advised to find a fallout shelter. If no such shelter is available, go to an interior room in a sturdy building with as little doors and windows as possible. The impact sites have been discovered. The impact sites are New York City, Washington, D.C., Kansas City, Los Angeles, Dallas, Milwaukee, Seattle, Miami, Memphis, and Detroit. Residents in the mentioned locations and within a 50-mile radius are advised to find a fallout shelter. Put as many things between you and the outside world as possible. Bring 2 weeks of food, water, medical supplies, and a battery-powered or hand-cranked radio for your stay at the shelter. Missiles are expected to impact in the next 10 minutes. The President urges residents to find a fallout shelter but cannot make a speech as he is being taken to a safe location. This message will repeat in 30 seconds. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the United States government. All clear, I repeat, all clear. The nuclear fallout from the nuclear bombs detonated 2 weeks ago have cleared. It is now safe to leave your shelter. Your government thanks you for your cooperation during this emergency. Normal programming may now resume.
That was another mock EAS scenario by that EAS guy. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe and share to a friend so more people can see this. Do not follow any instructions from this video. Do not use this video as a prank either. Thank you. Have a great day.